Creative and fun learning. Newspaper Costume Catwalk. In the heart of a lively city, the clock struck noon on Friday, the day children anticipated most. A special event was about to unfold. The Newspaper Costume Catwalk. The kids, ages 6 to 8, gathered eagerly on the bustling street, each clutching a newspaper in anticipation. As the school day began, Mr. Johnson, a creative and energetic educator, gathered his students around the table. "All right, class," he said. "Today is our newspaper costume catwalk. Let's get our thinking caps on and create something amazing." The students sprang to action, gathering materials from the art supplies strewn about the classroom. One student, Emma, began sketching on a piece of newspaper, her brow furrowed in concentration. A classmate approached, offering a suggestion, and together they worked on their design. Meanwhile, Jake and his partner carefully cut out intricate shapes from their newspapers, meticulously arranging each piece to create an impressive design. Another pair of students worked nearby, stapling their pieces together, creating a 3D masterpiece. As the students worked diligently, Mr. Johnson circulated the room, offering advice and encouragement. "Don't forget to add some flair," he reminded one student as she painstakingly applied glitter to her costume. Another student proudly showed off their work to a classmate, who marveled at its intricacy. Once the costumes were complete, the students practiced walking and twirling in their new outfits on the school playground. Laughter filled the air as they perfected their strides and spins, eager to impress their friends during the newspaper costume catwalk. The big day had finally arrived. The school playground was transformed into a catwalk for the newspaper costume catwalk. Children gathered around, cheering and clapping as each student took their turn down the runway. The atmosphere was electric with anticipation and excitement. One by one, the students showcased their costumes and moves on the runway. Each child received applause and cheers from their friends, their faces beaming with pride. A young photographer snapped photos as fast as she could to capture every moment of the magical event. Finally, it was time to announce the winner of the Best Newspaper Costume Prize. The crowd held its breath as Mr. Johnson called each student's name until he reached the last one. A gasp filled the air as a young girl in an extraordinary costume received the award. Tears filled her eyes as she accepted her prize, her smile wide and radiant. The newspaper costume catwalk had come to an end, but the memories would last forever. The children gathered together for one final group photo, their faces flushed with excitement and joy. Mr. Johnson raised his camera high above the crowd, capturing this special moment in time. As the students returned to their desks, they couldn't help but reminisce about the magical day they had just experienced. One by one, they began to dream up ideas for next year's newspaper costume catwalk, their determination burning bright in their eyes. As the sun began to set on this extraordinary day, the students gathered one last time, their newspaper costume creations strewn about them. They reminisced about the fun they had, the memories they made, and the friendships they forged during the newspaper costume catwalk. With hearts full of joy and minds buzzing with ideas for next year, they said goodbye to their magical day, ready to tackle the world with creativity and confidence.